Hello guys, once again it's Matt and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the Patreons, make sure to subscribe and let's get into it guys. So today we are flying out some aircraft in ground RB again with high drag bombs, or the bombs that are non-guided but have high drag devices on it. So we're going to test it out some of them, and I didn't actually play too much on it, but I really wanted to see how effective they are. And because they are basically the same bombs that as we normally see, but they have this cool factor of you have the time to actually properly drop them on top of a target while you are flying fast and very low, which was very hard in normal bombs, right? And actually compared to guided bombs as well, is it a way to actually avoid guided bombs and be even cheaper maybe for respawns or anything like that to help out you depending on the aircraft that you're flying? So let's take a look. So this is the prime type of engagement that you will see with high drag bombs. I noticed the guy there, as you see, dropped a little bit on the front. The bomb hit him. It took a while to get to the target because they are high drag, and I kind of overdid it even. This was one of my first matches flying with these bombs in ground RB, so I was kind of overdoing it just to make sure that I was killing the target. And especially with the FAB 500s, it's kind of an overkill because the bomb is very strong. It's like way too powerful for you to just spam it. Of course, always good to clear the air a little bit out of these pesky Mi-28s and helicopters in general. And yeah, we go back down, and that's where I think it's very fun to actually fly this thing, this type of bomb, and it's very reliable even, because I'm here with an Su-25. It isn't the most, the best, aircraft in the sense of guided weaponry. It uses laser guided stuff, which in the game is sometimes it can be hard to actually use, and you can actually deploy these bombs flying very low to the ground, while flying very close to the battlefield. So it makes it up for a very fun match, and also very, engaging, very different from everything that we normally do. So I saw a tank over there on the spawn, and as you see, kind of a bad launch there, just a deployment of the weapon, but I still got the target, and you can see that even with the high drag device, it still got me a little bit, So you do need to be careful with this thing, man. Try to use not the assault fuse because it takes a little bit of time to actually explode. Use the 0.0, thing, the time delay fuse, 0.0. And then just try to, be careful with the way that you are dropping the bomb, because you can damage your aircraft like you saw it here. Hey. And then, because I was actually too, basically I spammed the first bombs. I dropped, 6 FAB 500s in the first drop. I ended up having no more bombs at this match, which was kind of sad. You can get 4 or 5 kills if you are good enough. As you know, I'm still trying to get back to the older, ground battles that I normally wasn't playing too much. And I'm having actually a lot of fun, but I'm dying a lot. So I need to be careful with this type of thing, that I'm just trying to get used to it. And then we have here another example with a lower tier aircraft over here with the F-105, which is, I think it's barely the same actually. And it's different, it's a little bit harder, to be honest, because the aircraft, you have to be fast, and you are kind of too fast. And then you kind of miss the bomb sometimes because of that. So try to just use your speed to your advantage. Was actually missing a lot of these bombs just because of the speed that I had. And that's a funny thing actually, that we were even talking about it with some patrons and stuff in the Discord. It's one of the reasons why the Su-25 was actually just chosen aircraft to become the main CAS aircraft for the USSR, because the MiG-27, even though it was a little bit better, if you compare to the Su-17s and Su-7s of the older days, they were just too fast for doing a proper CAS mission, which is a very interesting thing. These aircraft are actually not that good because you don't have the time to actually properly implement the weapons. And you can see that with the F-105 here, I actually missed a lot of the bombs just due to that. So be careful if you're going to fly a fast aircraft. Normally these aircraft have another problem, which is the swept wing designs, which make them very dangerous sometimes to actually fly at very low altitudes, especially because of the nose authority that they don't have compared to lower speed aircraft, right, and straight wing aircraft. So you do need to be careful with that, but it is doable as well, and it doesn't really substitute a guided bomb. It's still better to use a normal bomb, but it is a fun thing. I mean, look at that. I mean, I was too fast. I couldn't actually change the target very well there. I actually hit him, but I ended up almost killing myself. So it's you know, it takes a little bit of skill. I gotta be honest. And I'm not the most skilled CAS pilot ever, so you can clearly see with this, right? But it is usable, but it's not as easy as guided bombs, I would say. I'd still take any GPU over this. It's still faster, less dangerous, and you will see it at the end of the video that I actually will talk about it. Here we managed to stay alive. The engine was dying a little bit, and I knew that there was an AA system there. And you will see maybe it's just better to use 0.5 of a time fuse here. I saw the AA system there, and even at that, I mean, I still damaged myself with the bombs. So be careful if you're going to use the 0.0 delay. If it is the 0.5, it will be safe. So it's just a matter of getting used to it. I started using it. I don't know if it was in this battle or not, but anyway, here it's an example of an aircraft that is very, very good on finding targets. This is the cool part. You can actually find the target that you want, and then you fly low again, and you just marked it, and you can fly it directly to it. So you will have a very good way of dropping this bomb and a very good sense of just where the targets are, right? At the end of the day, you still need to just look for the better target. I saw like 4 targets there, and I chose literally the worst one, but I still got him. I kind of spammed like 3 bombs, but still, because he was behind a house, but still I got him. So yeah, and I had the ability, not the ability, but the advantage that this map provided me with a negative kind of situation here, that I could just remain very low so the anti-aircraft never saw me. Here, I don't know what it was happening here. I mean, there was something being spotted all over that marker there, and I never saw a tank there. I don't know what was going on, but every single time there was something being spotted there, but there was nothing. It was a clear kind of path there, but there was nothing there. I saw a missile being launched there, so I knew that there was an AA system, and you can see you can be very like mobile with this. So I saw the AA system, and it takes a little bit of time to get there, but I got the AA system. So he didn't even saw me, you know. It's just that good to use these bombs. So compared to guided bombs, as I said, I still prefer to use them, but compared to normal bombs, I will never use normal bombs again compared to these high drags. For ground RB like this is amazing to actually use this. It's just really, really, really good. And another target over there, high drag and critical hit. And then an AA system actually was trying to fire at me. And then I saw a fighter that was really too close to me. I tried to do some maneuvers to make him overshoot, but it wasn't fast enough. And here is an example of why I think guided bombs are still better. And to be honest, it's quite weird that in some aircraft, the guided bombs are cheaper than the high drag ones. I don't know why. Maybe it's due to the IR missiles. I don't know what happened in this battle, but I had a lower amount of points to be actually, for respawning for the guided bombs than for the high drag ones. So I just decided to do one last match to actually get some kills with the guided bombs to show that any aircraft that has guided bombs, you still should get the guided bombs if you can. You know, I think it's a matter of priorities. I still think that napalm is the worst type of bomb in the game for ground RB. The second worst type would be the normal bombs. There are some worse ones, there are some better ones, but they are there. Then the high drag bombs, then the guided bombs. I think the guided bombs, there is no substitute for them. So if you are wondering about it, just have that in mind, okay? And as you see, the good part about this is that these are two AA systems, if I'm not mistaken. And they don't see me. I'm not even flying that high. I'm at 5,000 meters. But they just don't see me. I'm maintaining a lock there. I couldn't have gotten both of them. And you will see kind of a weird situation. The target lagged a lot there. Packet lost, as you see. And then because of that, I probably missed the target. So it was kind of sad that I just lost one of the bombs there. And one of the problems with the Jaguar here is that it only has 2 guided bombs, so that might be one of the things. So I fired the bomb there. The other one was in the water there, so I wasn't going to take any chance. There was a target on the side there, AA system as well. I just waited for it. And yeah, another one down. So it is, you know, problematic. I think it's very good. The high drag bombs are very, very interesting. And as I said, I will take them any day of the week before, like, rather than the normal bombs. But guided bombs are such a good, you know, thing that it doesn't matter. Look at this guy. This is in the same battle, by the way. Just locking him up. It's just so easy to get these targets, man. It really is. And it's even easier than TV guided stuff. I used to really love, you know, TV guided stuff. But after actually playing with properly with the GPUs, laser guided stuff, you know, instead of the TV, I just much rather have the laser ones than the TV ones. The TVs are so easy to fool with smoke, with other things. And the laser, you can actually, you know, properly get them, which is a very good thing. As you see over here, I just dropped the bomb and I will lose the lock here, as you see, but I can just maintain it on the target. If it was a TV guided stuff, a bomb, I would just lost the target. But anyway, this is it, guys. Very effective.